ग्रीन एरिया होगा जहां पार्क बनाए जाएंगे।
स्मार्ट सिटी का मतलब होता है कि हर एक कंज्यूमर्स, चाहे वो रेसिडेंट हो, चाहे यहाँ काम करने वाले हों, उनको हर एक इंफॉर्मेशन, हर एक डिटेल्स, उनकी यूटिलिटी पेमेंट, उनको टैक्सी चाहिए या दूसरे से कांटेक्ट करना चाहिए, ये सब हम लोग ऑटोमेशन वेरी इजीली वी कैन मेक इट अवेलेबल।
शहर के बीचों बीच एक समृद्धि सरोवर बनाया जाएगा। साथ ही यहाँ पर देश का सबसे बड़ा एग्जीबिशन सेंटर बनाने की योजना है। गिफ्ट शहर में मल्टी लेवल कार पार्किंग बनाई जा रही है, जिसमें एक साथ 60,000 कारों को पार्क किया जा सकता है। कार पार्किंग की बिल्डिंग को शहर की हर एक इमारत से जोड़ा जाएगा। साथ ही पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट का इस्तेमाल करने वालों के लिए बस और टैक्सी स्टैंड पर कंप्यूटराइज्ड रोड मैप लगाया जाएगा।
हर एक इंफॉर्मेशन आपको कहीं भी दूसरे सिटी में।
Gujarat has always thought ahead of its times. That is why it is home to some of the oldest symbols of human civilization. Gujarat has a long maritime history, and its people were quick to explore the world via the sea route. In modern India, it showed the path for India's freedom and reinforced the concept of a united nation. It brought about the white revolution to the country, pioneered the cooperative movement, and experimented with decentralization of power to local governments. Yes, the state not only thinks, but acts, and acts when others don't even think. It created the first ever legal framework for public-private partnership in the country. With the government's initiative and private sector participation, Gujarat has created exemplary infrastructure in the state. Gujarat has a legacy of thinking and creating big. The state has one of the world's biggest multi-purpose dams and canals. It has the largest wide-area network in Asia and has one of the world's largest grassroots petroleum refineries. For the first time in India, Gujarat undertook the interlinking of rivers. It provided broadband connectivity in all villages and all schools. It is also home to some of the largest multinational companies in the world. That is why it is called Numero Uno. That is why it is known as the growth engine of India. Gujarat works not only for its own growth, but for the growth of the country. It has had double-digit GDP growth for the last several years, and it has the fastest growing approach. Gujarat believes in making the pie bigger and also sharing it. And that is why it has harmonious labor relations and absolute industrial peace. Gujarat is the leading investment destination in India. Its strong fundamentals drive its growth, and the same fundamentals attract investors to Gujarat. Once again, Gujarat is going to act ahead of its times. Once again, it is going to create history. It is going to create the Special Investment Regions, or the SIRs, that will reshape India's industrial and economic face. It is going to set up the Dholera Special Investment Region. This very first SIR showcases the global vision and the big dream of Gujarat's Chief Minister, Shri Narendra Modi. The Dholera SIR.
It is 2040 AD, and I am a citizen of the new India. The world that I live in now is a direct consequence of an initiative that started 3 decades ago. It transformed the future and created a new paradigm of development for India. Where did it begin? What were the ideas behind it? How did it capture the imagination of millions? And how did these cities of the future come to be? This initiative is where it all began. The Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor. It began in India in 2011. In a nation experiencing growth at unprecedented rates, a country towards which the eyes of the world were turning. The opportunity was immense, the potential endless, the challenge was clear. A new vibrant India needed to be created in the next 3 decades. An India that could sustain growth, develop the manufacturing sector, reduce logistics cost, and promote environmentally sustainable urbanization. In the next few decades, more than 350 million Indians would move to India's urban centers. 500 new cities would need to be developed. Urbanization would be the key driver of growth. India would need to create next-generation quality infrastructure. This was a global opportunity to set a global example. And it was to capitalize this opportunity that DMICDC was conceived of as a partnership project between India and Japan.
Along with the DFC, DMIC is one of the core commitments of the Japanese government. And we have made this commitment at the meeting of the Prime Ministers of both Japan and India since 2006. We have held 9 meetings already in order to address various issues in this project. We do have advantage in the technology of environment protection and energy conservation. So these are the areas I think Japanese companies will be able to demonstrate in promoting this idea of the smart city and also the entire DMIC project.
This project intends to do nothing less than define the future of what it means to create a city, to live in that city, to work in that city, and to have that city contribute to its economy.
And so it began. A mega infrastructure project of $100 billion with detailed
पूरा मैन्युफैक्चरिंग अब दिखाई दे रहा है।
से बना रहे हैं,
वो सब पर्वत नहीं है, कांक्रीट के है।
हाँ, पूरा कांक्रीट
पहली बार देख लो पहाड़ दिख रहा है इधर गुजरात में।
नहीं, वो पहाड़ नहीं है भाई,
पहाड़ नहीं है भाई, माल ढेर किया है, कांक्रीट है,
माल ढेर किया, सही बात है।
आज फोटो ले लो, पहाड़ दिखेगा, बाद नहीं दिखेगा।
हाँ भाई, સમજાવતા જાય છે ભાઈ કમ્પ્લીટલી બધું એકે એક। હા, બધા વિડીયો શૂટિંગ ચાલુ છે, 2 જણાના, ગુપ્તાજીનું ને પેલા પરવેશજીનું, બેનું, બરોબર। અને હું સમજાવું છું। ओके ओके ओके